Sumo wrestling by Galil and Ahmed. Evolution of sumo wrestling. The earliest mention of sumo is found in Kojiki. This is a book from the year 712 BC. Sumo is a type of wrestling sport in Japan and is Japan's national sport. However, it is not an Olympic sport. Sumo wrestling originated in ancient times and it evolved to entertain the Shinto gods many centuries ago. It started that the Japanese people came about through the outcome of sumo match between gods. It has many rituals with religious backgrounds. Shinto, meaning way of God, is a native religion of Japan. An example is that symbolic purification of the ring with salt is still ongoing today before a sumo wrestling match gets underway. Development of sumo wrestling. The governing body of sumo wrestling is called Japan Sumo Association, which was founded in the 25th of December 1925. This is the body that puts rules and regulations into the sport within the region of Japan. Sumo wrestling has developed heavily now as 6 tournaments are present in Japan every year. As of 2007, there were 702 professional sumo wrestlers. In recent years, there are more foreign wrestlers. They came from countries such as India, Egypt to compete, and they are welcome to come and compete in Japan. Now in Japan, women also can be sumo wrestlers, but only at amateur level. This is because women are not allowed to touch the sumo wrestling ring or enter professional matches due to the belief that women touching the ring will not make the dohyo pure. Rules of sumo wrestling. Sumo wrestling is a full contact wrestling sport. A sumo wrestler can win a game in 2 ways. First is to force the opponent to the floor by grappling him, or to throw the opponent off the circular ring. If one of the above is achieved by one of the wrestlers, they can win the match. A contest usually lasts a few seconds or few minutes. There are no weight restrictions in sumo, meaning a wrestler can be matched against someone twice their size, so weight gain is very important in sumo wrestling. Professionalism of sumo wrestling. The first professional sumo wrestling match was held in 1684. Players were professionalized by GSA in the same year. There are 6 divisions in terms of rankings, with 6 tournaments every year played in Japan. Wrestlers in the top 2 divisions receive a salary and travel incentives. But the other wrestlers in bottom divisions receive no salary and would need to have an additional job. A top wrestler in the top division would earn 24,000 a month and a wrestler in second division 9,000 a month.
Sumo wrestling. In terms of commercialization, TV deals are put in place all around Japan. This provides large funds of money to the sport, as it's Japan's national sport, so everyone is interested to watch it. Sumo wrestling also makes revenue from ticket sales. This is when tickets are bought on their website or before the match, as each ticket costs about $30. Sponsorships have been agreed with companies within Japan. Also, live streaming is available on its internet, as viewers can watch it live whilst they're at home. Governance structure. The Japan Sumo Association has a chairman, directors and 105 members. The members of Japan's Sumo Association are former wrestlers, and they are the only ones that are allowed to train new wrestlers. Within Japan, there are 6 sumo wrestling tournaments every year. In Tokyo, there are 3 tournaments that are held in January, May and September. The other 3 tournaments are held in Osaka in March, Nagoya in July and Fukuoka in November. Each tournament will last for 15 days, as each wrestler performs once a day, except for lower ranked wrestlers who perform a few matches in the tournament. All sumo wrestlers are ranked on a hierarchy, as this changes after each tournament. The top division is called Nokuchi and the second division is called Yoro. There are 6 divisions altogether. However, at the top is the Yokozuna, a great champion. A Yokozuna cannot be put into a lower position, however will retire when his performances start to drop heavily. Current issues of sumo wrestling. There has been interesting issues surrounding the sport. These are health issues in terms of their size and obesity, and controversies facing the sport in the last few years. A controversy surrounding the sport is match fixing. As police have found evidence from wrestlers' mobile phone, wrestlers had agreed how one would lose and the other one would win. This is really common in the sport today. Within Japan, it is known that top wrestlers in the top division are more likely to die quicker than an average male in the population of Japan. Sumo wrestlers have a life expectancy of between 60 to 65, 10 years shorter than the average Japanese male. This is due to their dietary regime, as sumo wrestlers become more obese, as this gives them heart problems. This heavily affects them later in life after retirement because they develop diabetes, high blood pressure, and are at risk of heart attacks. Thank you for your attention.